Okay, so this is the last page in your lab. We're going to learn how to predict products today. You will need your periodic table and flip to this side where it says activity series. Okay, so today we are learning predicting products, and everyone needs a periodic table and turn to the activity series where you see this large arrow. Okay, so it says this worksheet's designed to help you predict the products of the basic chemical reactions, the ones we've already learned: synthesis, decomposition, single replacement, double replacement, and combustion. For the first few reactions, the type of reaction is listed. You should predict the products, and then we can balance it. What we're going to do first, though, is we're going to name all of them first. It starts at 6. And then we'll predict the products, and then we'll go back and balance. To do them all 3 for each problem separately can be difficult. So again, our goal here is to predict the products and name them. So the easiest thing that we're going to start with is naming the reactions. So all these on this side, we've already learned these, so we're going to start naming. So I'm going to call in students. Let's start at number 6. What kind of reaction is this? Okay, all you have to do is count the number of elements. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. There's 3 elements before the arrow. What kind of reaction is it? Single replacement. You can just write single if you want. Okay, let's look at number 7. Let's count that number of elements before. 1, 2, 3, 4. What kind of reaction is it? 8. I see 1, 2, and there's a plus sign beforehand. If you had to guess, what kind of reaction is it going to be? Synthesis. Number 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. Double. Does anybody have any questions yet? Like, how am I getting them so fast, or why it's single or double? Okay, let's flip the page. Start at number 10. Let's count the elements. 1, 2, 3, 4. And even if you were not sure, like S and O looks like 2 separate ones, and if you just like counted it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, anything over 3 elements is going to be double. Anything more than 3 letters is going to be a double replacement. If we look at this one, anywhere where it says heat, it's going to be a decomposition. In our experiment in this lab, the first thing we did was light magnesium on fire, and that was a decomposition reaction. Let's look at number 12. One second, guys. The first one with magnesium, I'm looking at the lab right now, was synthesis. The second one that we lit on fire with the green powder and then smoke came out and you stuck the splint in, that was decomposition. Okay, but it included fire too. It broke it down. The CO3 turned into CO2, carbon dioxide. What's number 12? What about 13? Double. I'm going to go ahead and leave 14 through 20. So I'm leaving you responsible for about 6, okay, on your own. Feel like you should feel comfortable knowing how to do those. Okay, so we did one step. We named all the chemical reactions. So this is everything we have to do. We have to name the reaction, predict the product, and the third thing we have to do is balance equation. Okay, so just to break it down, if you don't want to do any of the reading and you're like, what am I responsible for? This is what you're responsible for. Name the reactions, predict the products, balance the equations. So for combustion, what's always the product for combustion?
CO2 and H2O.
Okay, so you got A, B, and C done then. I'm just going to write down A for you. Okay, but for every combustion reaction, that will be the product, no matter what. So I'm going to go then to number 1. Synthesis means you're bringing them together. They were separated, and then I brought them together. So I'm going to go through and look at all my synthesis. I just like to break it down that way. I'm going to go to all my synthesis and just build them together. So the next one is number 8. Synthesis is bringing them together. I'm going to flip, and any synthesis I have, I'm just going to bring them together. See number 12. We will go back and balance. Okay, let's predict the product for a double displacement. On double displacement, everyone changes places with everyone. Okay, so number 2, copper is with chloride. Okay. Where am I? Okay, let's move on. So copper was with chloride, now copper's with hydrogen. Hydrogen was with sulfur, now chlorine's with sulfur. Okay, I know it can look a little intimidating, like how do I know who pairs up with what? The biggest benefit to you guys with multiple choice exams is you don't ever have to actually balance on the exam. So you can find solace in that, is that you're just checking to make sure everybody's with a new partner. Okay, so we'll do another double displacement, which is number 3. Let's look at number 6. A decomposition, a breakdown. Okay, so Zn CO3 were together, but when you write it, it'll be Zn plus CO3. Single replacement, you have to turn to the activity series chart and see if it can be replaced or not. So what is stronger, Na or Mg? So you come here. So sodium or magnesium? Okay, sodium is stronger. So let's see what it started at. So sodium can replace magnesium. You only have to use this chart right here for single replacement. Sodium can replace magnesium. So sodium's going to take the place of that. So NaCl, and then magnesium's all alone. Double replacement, everybody switch places with everybody. Number 9, another double replacement. Does anybody have any questions so far? Yes.
When you're switching them for double replacement, is it like a certain way you switch them, like in a certain order?
Yeah, switch the first one, or pair up the first one with the last one. I know in number 2 and 3, I did the first one with the... So don't look at 2 and 3 is what I'm getting at. Okay, yeah. Look at 7 and 9. Okay, do the first one with the last one, and then the 2 inside ones together. I'll leave this here for a second. Okay, so we will balance them tomorrow, but so far in the worksheet that you guys have, you're responsible for naming them all. I only left you with 6 to do by yourself. And then also predicting the products. Just do what you can and we'll continue tomorrow.